Hey everyone, it's CR7 here, and welcome to this week's post-race thoughts recap video from the NASCAR Cup Series inaugural race at Iowa Speedway. It's been a while since NASCAR has last visited to Iowa Speedway, since 2019. Didn't race there from 2020 because I'm pretty sure you know what occurred in 2020. So I have my race notes with me, so we're going to start with lap 4, was the first caution for cause, and it was Corey LaJoie spinning out in turn 2. Then lap 10 is when the restart occurred. Then at lap 52, AJ Allmendinger suffers a blown tire and hits the wall on turn 1. The same thing happened to him in the Xfinity race, but I think it was off of turn 4. So not a good race weekend for Allmendinger. And that was the first of many tire failures today. There was a lot of tire failures when the sun was out, but once the sun setted, once nighttime fell on the racetrack, there was no tire failures after that. Must have been the heat that had something to do with it, and I'm guessing the air pressures and tires. So anyways, restart lap 59, and Ryan Blaney took the stage victory. Then stage 2 begins at lap 78, and then at lap 81, Noah Gragson gets spun by John Hunter Nemechek after Nemechek tried to go 3 wide in turn 3, but it didn't work. But NASCAR threw the caution, even though Noah saved it. He must have got a little trigger happy with the button, or the caution light button. Then restart lap 87, and then at lap 132, Zane Smith has a flat tire. There was no caution. He got back to pit road. Also earlier, I forgot to note it down when it happened, Michael McDowell also had a tire failure. Those were tire failures 2 and 3. Well, actually, here's 2 and 3. So lap 164 was when the green flag pit stops commenced. And then at lap 166, during the cycle, Chastain had a tire failure, making him the 4th victim of tire failures. And then at lap 175, Eric Jones falls victim to the tire failures, making him the 5th victim. Then caution for Daniel Hemmer getting into the wall in turn 2 at lap 182. Then the restart lap 189, and Kyle Larson took the stage 2 victory. Then final stage begins at lap 219, and a lap later, Kyle Larson gets turned by Daniel Suarez and takes Denny Hamlin with him. The 11 didn't have a great race in this one because he was constantly falling back. So not a good weekend for the 11 team. Then restart lap 228. And Chris Buescher goes into the wall in turn 1. I can't tell if it's a tire failure because his car didn't go, stop turning and into the wall. I'm not sure what that was, what happened to Buescher there. And also, as the caution came out, Larson returned to the racetrack 50 plus laps down. Went get some repairs. Then restart lap 267. Also, Kyle Busch has a tire failure on lap 270. He DNF'd, unfortunately. He was the 6th victim of tire failures. And then afterwards, there was nothing doing for the rest of the race. And Ryan Blaney takes the first Cup win at Iowa. He wins the inaugural race for the NASCAR Cup Series at Iowa. The Xfinity Series and Truck Series have raced there in the past, just to clarify. So congratulations to Ryan Blaney for calling first dibs at Iowa, being the first Cup winner there. First race in the Midwest since the 1950s, I do believe. So that concludes the recap. Now to my personal thoughts. A pretty great first race for Iowa in the NASCAR Cup Series. Even though it had its tire failures during the day, but things calmed down once the sun set. So there's basically nothing doing for the rest of the race after that other tire, after the Chris Buescher caution. And also, this was the first race for NASCAR on NBC for this year. They're taking over for the remainder of the half of the season. Over the first half of the year, I know this is off topic, but NASCAR on Fox has been sucky. So I'm glad NASCAR on NBC half of the season has commenced. So I don't have to watch another NASCAR on Fox broadcast for the Cup Series for the remainder of the year. We still got the Truck Series and the ARCA Series. Lost balance because I'm not sitting on a chair in this one. So anyways, that'll cap off today's post-race thoughts recap video. Next week's post-race thoughts recap video will be on the New Hampshire race, another short track. And also, I do believe the modifieds run there in that same race weekend. So anyways, if you haven't already, the newest episode of NASCAR Diecast Shenanigans has released. It was on Friday. If you haven't yet, go watch it. It's pretty cool. It's a 500 subscriber special. By the way, thank you for 500 subscribers, and also the continued support on this channel in the past year. I'm pretty overwhelmed by the support, because I didn't think I'd get this far. So anyways, that'll cap off the video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.